Hello JTV, welcome to Where We Live. We're here at Laneview Farm, located in Lake Somerset. Come on in. Laneview Farm, we purchased the farm a year ago. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary. So here at Laneview Farm, here located in Lake Somerset. This farm had sat vacant for a little while, and we were fortunate enough to find this farm from a for sale by owner. And we kind of wanted to keep the history within the farm. This used to be the original Lane Dairy Farm back in the day here on Lane Road. So we decided for a name of the farm. We said we want to kind of keep the history within the farm, so we decided on Laneview Farm. The reason for Laneview is on the backside of our property, it overlooks Lombard Lake, the Somerset State Game area. So I just thought it was a nice little fit, so Laneview Farm here in Lake Somerset. So I got started within farming just growing up on a hobby farm. With my parents. I used to show at the Jackson County Fair my whole life, all the way from a clover bud all the way up to my senior year of high school. So that's kind of what got me started, just growing up there within the fair and raising a few pigs and chickens and some cattle at the farm at home, and then just kind of grew a little more to a little more. The last about 10 years before I had purchased this farm, I was renting a barn space just down the road from my parents, and last year, I'm fortunate enough to be able to purchase this. So we kind of moved everything over here. But yeah, the last 10 years used to rent a barn space where I had all of our livestock. So growing up as a hobby farm, it's not necessarily just for profit. So with 4-H and stuff like that, as I'd say, a hobby farm is. When my sister and I were younger, we just had quite a few animals. Wasn't necessarily just focused just for profit. But now we've kind of led into that farm where that is majority of our income. So before I just had cattle. When I was younger, we had chickens and more of a hobby farm side of things. But so now before I've always been known for raising beef cattle. But now we've kind of branched into a little bit more with the farm here. We now have our laying chickens, so all the kids get to collect their own eggs when they come out to the farm. We have a few hogs, a few feeder pigs at the moment. We also have a few goats and lambs. We specialize in beef cattle, so just a little bit of everything now that we're here.
We had done the beef together for a little while, and we had gotten a retail license to be able to sell individual USDA processed cuts at a few local restaurants and at different places, including my family's farm store. So when we decided that we were going to purchase this farm, we were really excited to be able to expand and offer new things to the community.
We've been looking for a long time and finally found the right fit, and it's just down the road from Meckley's Flavor Fruit Farm, so it's her family's orchard. Yeah, this is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always really enjoyed the animals and the livestock. My grandpa, he used to be the owner of A&A Market a long time ago. So it's kind of always been in my blood with the meat side of things. So this is kind of my way of, still being able to hopefully, kind of pursue that, not necessarily the butchering side, but just the resale of steaks and burgers and patties and stuff like that. But this way, we're able to have all of our customers, come join the experience here at the farm. So not only are they, shopping for all their cuts of beef and everything, but they're able to still know where their food comes from here directly through our store and right here at the farm. So with our beef cattle, who we supply to, first off, the best bang for a customer's dollar is to a quarter beef, half a beef, or whole beef. That's a great way for the customer to fill their freezer for the best bang for their dollar. So that's one way to purchase beef here from Laneview Farm. Also, we have our farm store that we'll go into in a minute. So this way you're able to purchase, steaks or burger patties, everything by the pound, ground beef, anything like that. We also supply ground beef to Baby Bear Burger, which is a local food truck here. He does all burger sliders and also Grand River Brewery, Veritas Restaurants, Dallenberger, and Manchester Market. They purchase whole steer from us at a time. They do their own butchering within those restaurants to supply to.
And then through the farm store, we also hold a retail license. So all of our beef that's processed here at the farm, whether it's for customers, store, or the restaurants, is processed at a USDA facility, which simply means that they have a higher inspection, and there's always an inspector there during processing to make sure that everything is going humanely, safely, and cleanliness throughout the entire process. So through our farm store and through the Department of Agriculture, we hold a retail license. So we are able to sell individual cuts of beef that's been USDA processed and vacuum sealed to other areas and through different stores. So currently we sell through my family's farm store at Meckley's Flavor Fruit Farm, and then also through Agricole Farm Stop in Chelsea. They're located right downtown. They've got a great selection of local products. So those are a few of the other stores that we also sell our product through, as well as our farm store here at the farm. And then through our farm store, we offer what's called a farm share. So maybe a quarter beef or half a beef is too much meat for someone, or too much money up front, or they don't have enough freezer space, whatever it may be. A share just offers a smaller portion of what we offer, and it kind of gives them like a sampler variety pack with the season. So every month we change up the meat items that are in the share, and it's usually typically about 6 to 8 items. There's always a dozen eggs, but it's basically just a bunch of farm fresh proteins, and the customer is able to take it home and try a little bit of everything. So those are $55, and we do pickups for those on the third Saturday of every month through our farm store, in addition to customers just being able to come in and shop for whatever they'd like. So we offer custom orders for steaks, burger. They can order, a whole tenderloin for their event, maybe a whole standing rib roast for a holiday. Whatever it is, we take custom orders through the store. People are able to come and shop at their own convenience, pick out the things that they like, see it in person, touch it, feel it, all that good stuff.
So as a customer, if you come to Laneview Farm, some of the few things that you're able to do here, the kids are able to collect their own eggs. Each kid gets to collect their own half dozen eggs. Lindsay's family's bakery at Meckley's, we get some of the leftover donuts there, so the kids are able to feed the pigs and some of the animals, whether you're seeing the goats or seeing the lambs, or just being around here at the farm, obviously with the cattle. So I would say more of like the animals, the kids are able to, the family are able to see all the animals, and we kind of help educate where their food comes from. So if they, even with the parents, as we're talking about different steaks and where certain steaks come from on a beef, or where does a pork chop come from. So it's kind of more of also an educational experience as well. To kind of learn a lot of those things. We help a lot of our customers within our store. It has a lot of different questions, but kind of this nice little farm experience for every customer.
Right now we have around 75 laying hens, and then we have one rooster. His name is Buff. So he's Buff the rooster. He looks over all of his hens. This is our chicken coop, and inside these boxes where the hens lay their eggs every morning. So we have these sliding doors here, and every time that kids come and visit the farm, they get a half dozen egg carton, and they can just slide up these doors and collect farm fresh eggs to take home. So this would be what the kids would get to take home with them, and then daily we collect all of the eggs out of the entire chicken coop, and we sell those eggs through the store. So we use this basket here, and actually the eggs don't have to be refrigerated until they're washed. So the reason for that is that the chickens lay what's called a bloom around the outside of the egg. It's a clear protectant layer that protects the egg from any bacteria getting on the inside. You can't really see it, but you can feel it when you wash it off. And until that bloom is rinsed off under warm water, the eggs do not have to be refrigerated and they can be kept at room temperature. So we offer customers either room temperature or refrigerated eggs. So the ones that are refrigerated we do wash, and then the unrefrigerated ones just simply come straight and fresh out of the coop. They last a little bit longer that way, so a lot of people tend to go that direction, but we do offer both. Typically we get about four dozen eggs each day. You might notice that the eggs are different colors, so different breeds of chickens will lay a different colored egg. These blue ones here are an Araucana chicken, and then quite a few of them will lay a brown egg. The white legs are laid by a white leghorn chicken, and then the really dark, almost chocolate colored ones are laid by a black Morand. The kids always have a great time collecting the eggs. Sometimes they'll be a little skittish of the chickens, so that's why we have the nesting boxes, so they can see what's in the box. They can know if there's a chicken nesting in there, and we can help them be able to reach into the eggs. But they always love the end result of it and being able to take farm fresh eggs home with them after they visit the farm. And they love seeing all the different colors too. You know, when you go to the grocery store, a lot of the eggs are just white, so they're always shocked, and they always love to find a blue egg. It's almost like an Easter egg hunt for them, so they have fun with it for sure. We always have reject donuts from Meckley's that kids are able to feed the pigs when they come, so we provide those at no cost. And then you're also always welcome to bring any food scraps from home, any fruit or vegetable scraps. They love like ripe tomatoes, watermelon rinds, like fruit that might have gotten a little too soft in the fridge, zucchini that got too big in the garden over the summer, apple cores, really any scrap, they love it. So it gives people an opportunity to utilize it and let their kids feed the pigs as well when they visit the farm. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you want a donut? Yeah. It's yummy, huh? Right? Now they know what they are. Lots of animals for the kids to be able to see, and this guy is getting a grain and corn mix. You just feed him right out of your hand. You just open it up nice and flat and he'll lick it right out. He's super friendly. His name is Gryffindor. Oh, buddy. Oh. All right, fine, one more.
We don't do any crops here. We just have a little bit of hay within our pasture, and we still have a few other irons in the fire with our other businesses. But yes, this is it takes a good part of our time here at the farm. But yes, we also have our own Sunshine Acres, our sunflower field. So we do a little bit of everything still within agriculture. But here at Laneview Farm, yes, we don't do any like corn or soybeans or anything like that. But this is one of our full-time endeavors here. So here at Laneview Farm, we offer Black Angus grain-fed beef. Sometimes we'll have a Red Angus as well. But some of our cattle here, as you see behind us, we really like our grain-fed beef. So it's an all-natural, grain-based diet that they have free choice to 24/7. There's no hormones, no antibiotics. It's an all-natural protein pellet here at the farm. So normally with some of our beef cattle, they'll be eating anywhere from about 25 to 35 pounds of grain a day. They also have their free choice to the hay inside the barn, out of the rain conditions, and alfalfa grass hay as well. Anyways, that's a little bit about our cattle and some of their feeding program here. So this is our custom mix that we buy from our local feed mill. There's wet molasses. This is the all-natural protein pellet, and with the rolled corn, the vitamins and minerals and everything. That's delivered in bulk from our local feed mill, and are able to fill our feeders right here at the farm. When you come out to the farm, like I said, you're able to pick out whatever you'd like, whether it's for the meal for the week or whether it's a holiday event, a birthday party or anything like that, or if you do want to stock your freezer. We have everything available by the pound or by the package here at the farm. This way you're able to pick out like certain sizes. Let's say a customer wants a thicker steak or a thinner steak, or let's say a customer is looking for a 1/4 pound burger patty or a 1/2 pound burger patty. So we're able to offer that flexibility here where they can pick out certain sizes and weights according to their family. For example, this would be a package of ground beef. Like I said, everything is sold by the pound. This is the USDA stamp of our USDA inspected facilities here that are our processors that we use. So we also have some steaks. So this would be some of our New York strip steaks that would be available by the pound. And also, this is one of our popular items as well. You can see this would be our tomahawk steak. So this would be just a big cut of ribeye. Also we have prime rib, tenderloin, T-bone, and porterhouse. There's like sirloin steaks, a boneless chuck eye steak, flat iron steaks, even our little burger sliders, beef brats. So this whole freezer behind us here is all of our different beef. We also have chicken as well. We raised some of our own meat chickens this spring as well, and some lamb, and also pork as well, whether it's brats, bacon, different sausages, pork chops, if you wanted a whole ham for Easter, anything like that. So a little bit of everything. This time of year, brats are very popular.
So in addition to some of the more popular items, such as the steaks or the burger, we also have some specialty cut items that are really convenient for meals. So this is our beef fajita meat. This is the skirt and the flank steak cut into strips. So when you open the package, it's already all ready and prepared to cook. These are our beef slider patties. So this is like an 85-15 ground beef cut into a slider patty. They're typically about 2 to 3 ounces each. So those are all ready to cook as well. And then this would be like a Korean short rib. So this is the short rib off of the rib loin cut into long, thin strips. So we offer quite a few things that are ready to prepare for dinner, as well as things that you can stock your freezer with. We also have some ready to eat items that we have processed at a processor about 3 hours north of here. And they prepare these for us with our beef, and we're able to have snack sticks that are already ready to eat. They're fully cooked. So this is our snack pack. This is a snack stick and a Colby Jack cheese cube in the same package. We also have a farm fresh jerky. This would be like a wet jerky. We've got about 7 different flavors. This one here is the teriyaki. This is a large snack pack. So this is like a full package of snack sticks, a full package of jerky, and a full package of cheese all in one. Good for sharing portions. And then from that same processor, we also have brats that are fully cooked and ready to prepare as well. So right now we've got our deluxe with cheese, our cheesy beer, a cherry, and a bologna, which is a ring bologna from the same processor. So So when our customers come and visit through the store, we also have a few merchandise items that have our Laneview Farm logo on it. So we've got shirts that are actually made by another local business called Threads and Theories. And then we also have Laneview Farm hats. This is like a snapback men's style hat, and these are made by Bow and Arrow. They are also local from the Jackson area. So we try to keep all of our merchandise and all of our products in our store as local as possible. We also carry a custom candle by Humble Palms Candle Company in Adrian, Michigan. So this is our Laneview Farm candle. It's a country living scent. And it's just another little fun thing that we're able to offer that's local from the community and support other local businesses as well. So in addition to our Farm Fresh protein options, we offer a few other local items as well. So this is pure maple syrup from the Addison School District. So it's all right here from right in the same county, processed local. That's the pure maple syrup. And then this honey is from our sunflower field. So like Ridge had mentioned before, we own Sunshine Acres. So we plant 10 acres of sunflowers, and then through the sunflower field, the honey is harvested at the end of the season, and we're able to sell the honey in our store, which is a really cool kind of farm to table thing that's really rewarding for us to get to see the end product of something other than the proteins and the meat, and it's just another thing that we're able to offer. These are our charcuterie boards. So these are also made by Threads and Theories out of Grass Lake, Michigan. So this is a really nice thick cutting board or charcuterie board, whatever you'd like to use it for. But she does an awesome job of putting our logo right on the board there. And we sell a few of these through our store as well in different styles and sizes. So there's a few of them. They work great for gifts or the holiday season, when you've got company over, or just when you need to cut a really big steak.
These are our cooler bags. So a lot of our customers that come, whether they have their own bag, they'll reuse every time they visit the farm. So these are a nice little bag too as well, especially in the hot summer months as you're heading home. So with our new logo on there.
Thank you, JTV, for coming out to the farm. We can't wait to see you guys all here. And for any future event updates and store hours, you can visit our Facebook and Instagram page on social media. It's at Laneview Farm, and our website will be linked there as well.
Some of our events here at the farm include our Feast on the Farm dinner with Grand River Brewery and Manchester Market. We just had our first annual Feast on the Farm event here this August, last month, here, which went phenomenal. We had live music. Manchester Market and their butcher department, they purchased a whole steer from us. This was more of like a steak dinner where you're able to choose from a slice of ribeye, flat iron, Korean short ribs, to a barbecue. You can get a slider, all the different steaks. There's a nice option way to choose a lot of different cuts of meat from that steer. They had mac and cheese at all different sides, again with the live entertainment. It was a great event for families to come out and see the farm and see all the animals, and with the hay rides and everything. Also, we have an annual Easter egg hunt here at the farm for the kids during that time, the Easter time. But we appreciate each and every one of our customers, and also look forward to seeing our new customers here for the future. So thank you very much.